The day had finally come, the moment Joseph longed for yet feared. The arrival of his father, Jacob, in Egypt. An emotional, aged Jacob steps off a camel-drawn chariot at the gates of Egypt, his eyes scanning the horizon, heart full of anticipation. Warm desert light cascades over him, symbolizing reunion. Joseph rushed out to meet him, no longer the boy in the coat, but now the ruler clothed in robes of power and purpose. Joseph, dressed in regal Egyptian attire, runs with outstretched arms, tears in his eyes, toward his frail father standing among the caravan. And when they embraced, time seemed to stop. Years of pain melted into a single moment of joy. Embrace between Joseph and Jacob. Sand lifting around them as golden rays break through the clouds above, creating a divine glow. "Now I can die in peace," Jacob whispered, "for I have seen your face again." Jacob weeping against Joseph's shoulder, with gentle wind rustling his hair and robes. A look of peace rests on his face. Pharaoh, moved by Joseph's story, welcomed Jacob and his entire family to dwell in the lush land of Goshen, Pharaoh's court, where Joseph stands beside his father, as Pharaoh gestures toward fertile land beyond. There, Jacob's family flourished. 70 souls who would one day become a mighty nation. Jacob's family settling in Goshen. Children playing, shepherds leading flocks, tents being raised, all bathed in golden light. But before his end, Jacob blessed each of his sons, speaking destiny over their futures, including Joseph, whose journey had altered them all. A candlelit evening inside a grand tent. Jacob lays hands on his sons, starting with Joseph, as others watch with reverence. And then Jacob died, his soul full of peace, carried to rest beside Abraham and Isaac. Solemn burial procession under a soft twilight, with Joseph leading the way through Canaan's hills to the cave of Machpelah. Years passed, and as Joseph aged, he never forgot who he was or where he came from. Joseph, now older with streaks of gray in his hair, looks out over Egypt from his balcony, holding the old torn coat his father once gave him. And when his time came, he made one final request. "Carry my bones out of Egypt and bury me in the land of promise." Sacred moment, Joseph, on his deathbed, surrounded by children and grandchildren, pointing to the heavens with a gentle smile. Joseph's legacy endured, not as the boy in the coat of many colors, but as a man who turned betrayal into blessing and pain into purpose. Joseph's life, from dreamer to slave, prisoner to prince, blending like a tapestry under a starry sky. Because when God writes your story, no pit is too deep and no dream too far. A radiant sunrise over Egypt and Canaan, a silhouette of Joseph's coat blowing in the wind, suspended on a tree branch like a banner of hope. From dreams misunderstood to a destiny fulfilled, Joseph's journey reminds us that every setback is a setup for God's greater purpose. If you've ever felt forgotten, remember, God is still writing your story. Thank you for watching this powerful series. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and continue your journey through the timeless truths of Scripture.